I need to dial the sound back a bit, that is for sure. And we'll maybe have to tweak it quite a bit. What's up guys, it's Unders. In the last video, we kind of found ourselves a melody, carried on building up with our chords, just generally getting the shape of a nice long loop and the fundamental elements of our track together. In this video, I'm now looking to sort of add a bass. I want to build something that's kind of low end reesey just to fill out that space. Looking at the chords and melody I put in, I'll probably just use the low notes on the chords, make something that slides into one another to give a nice consistent feel and movement. Let's get started, shall we?
Feeling heavy, but now I'm steady, going up, I'm hitting the ground.
All right, so we've got this. And I like what we've got so far. However, it definitely needs some kind of a bass line going on. So what we're going to do here, I'm just going to write to the bottom, little plus up here, software instrument alchemy, boom, and we get a nice blank alchemy patch in there. In terms of notes, I'm going to just follow the chord structure underneath. So I can just take the lo-fi piano, copy that down again. Just press U to make a loop around it. And we'll just press E. That's going to open it up like so for us. Now, if we just copy this for the first lot, we're literally just going to have that's going to be our bass line, just 2 notes with maybe a jump in there if we don't decide to just have it constantly flow. Where we're going to try and make it interesting is the style of the bass itself and the automation we're going to use with it. And maybe we'll flex it up into more of a melody and things later. It can maybe follow along with the piano melody. But to start with, I'm just going to go with this. And I am, in fact, going to take these 2 away and just make them full length like so. And yeah, I do want them to roll over a bit like that. I'm going to take all the top notes. I'm going to roll them a little bit over into the next. And I'm doing that so that the notes overlap each other slightly and we can slide one into the other. And I think maybe we will have the jump here. So at the minute, we're just... And it's far too high up in octaves, so we're going to drop it down 2 octaves. And you know, oddly enough, the default patch kind of has what we're going to go with. I just don't like the attack and the phasing side of it. But, you know. It's great. Should we experiment with the default patch and see what we can get out of that? Why not? So just leave it on the default, the Logic Pro Alchemy. Let's jump into advanced. Now, I don't like the way it suddenly attacks. That's something we definitely got to figure out right off the bat. So what it's doing, the filter here snaps open really, really quickly. So the way that we can kind of change that, we're going to change the way that it plays back first off. So if we have a look on the main section over here, we've got the master section on the right. Voices always means always trigger. We're going to switch that over to legato. Now we're going to have... Okay, now it's already sliding into itself. It's kind of instant though, with a little bit of a glide % in there, I think. Getting somewhere right off the bat. All right, and this cut off, like snapping open on here, I am not a big fan, but look at all the stuff it's linked to control 2, linked to velocity as well. So let's take the velocity one off. Boom. So we've got a bit more of just a bomb straight away. I'm going to slow that attack off though. So it's ADSR 2. So on here we've got ADSR selected. It's currently on current 1. We're going to go 2. And we've got this. I'm going to just give this bit of a roll in instead. I like that more. That's nicer. Okay, and we definitely need to have some sustain in here, right? But that is then... Okay, so it's coming off too much in terms of the filter. So the ADSR is also being automated, which just complicates things all around for us. What we can do is we can right click on here and we can clear the modulation. Now it just stays static for us, right? So we need to do something like this. but we want to hold the note for a little bit as well. And a bit of sustain too. I'm just going to dial this in based on what we've got. Okay, so things coming down a little bit too much. Just keep it higher up. I'm going to bring the attack in a bit slower. Okay, and that's where it's going to hold. That's actually quite nice. Okay, so what happens if we drive it? Well, we can literally 100% drive it. All right, so this drive control, we're going to link that also to ADSR2. We can go into here, go ADSR2, and we're going to make it so the drive pushes up like so. Cool, so it pushes to 100% and then dials back to probably around 90. Let's check it in context, shall we? Definitely miss it when it's gone, right? All right, so we're getting somewhere with that, that's for sure. I think it needs to be a lot more aggressive on the tops though. I'm thinking, how can we do that in the effects section on here? We've already used basically, what can we do? Let's have a look at the wave shaper. I think it applies to the whole lot. Right, so we're just warming it up just a little bit with the wave shaper, but not so we're getting those horrible crackly pops. Still working nicely for us. Cool, we've got the bits where the notes change a couple of times. I mean, I like it, it's a good sound. Yeah, I'm enjoying it. What I would like to do though is we're going to take this first section and we're going to just play around with some of the automation, see how we can bring a little bit more fun and jazz into it. Yeah, I think that's going to be a good play. Filter 1 cut off. Filter 1 is named all nice. So it starts at 0. Even if we bring it up just ever so slightly, it's going to be a nice touch. So I'm thinking like at key moments, right? So sort of here, you know, what are we? That's right around the end of bar 8. You just get like a little lift out of it there, maybe. Even maybe gradually do it. Let's try that. Okay, obviously need to go a bit more than that. Yeah, I like that. I like the way it kind of gradually opens up. Yeah, that's pretty nice. Let's see if we can do something then similar on the next bit. We'll push it a little bit further, take a little bit more liberties, try that out. See, this may be a bit much. So dial it down just a touch more, and I'm going to use T and W, and it's going to apparently disappear entirely. So I'm going to use T and W, that's better. We can just put a bit of a curve in, so we can still keep it nice and controlled, but then still have it ramp right up at the end. All right, so in context. Maybe even a bit much. I mean, it's a bit loud at the minute as well. It's really annoying me that default filter's clipping, but it sounds all right, so I'm going to roll with it. So I might have a quick play around as well with these bits here. So maybe we can open it up in them key moments, just when it's about to hit there. Give it a little bit of space. Yeah, we can use T and W to give it that curve as well. Yeah. I like what we're doing there. So if it opens up just before, it can be nice and quick. Just a little something to catch your ear, right? We can do the same thing again right here. We're going to go a little bit higher up. I'm going to bring that back roughly in line with like the trajectory we already had. T and W like that. Yeah, let's just grab that whole thing in context. It just gets more and more aggressive as we go along. So I'm liking what's going on. What I want to do though is this bit here, after the second one comes up, I want to bring it right back. And I think we'll just have that as a constant like lift up at the end, like so. I need to dial the sound back a bit, that is for sure, and we'll maybe have to tweak it quite a bit. Yeah, I'm like that. I like the feel, I like the way it progresses. I'm going to actually use the same automation on the next section and then maybe tweak it. So we can use the marquee tool to highlight it like so. Double tap T, we can actually then grab it like that. And as long as we hold control while we drag it along, that will duplicate our automation for us. So then hit U. really dark, isn't it? All right, so that is how to take the default patch in Alchemy and turn it into a reese. Didn't expect that to be a thing, but there we go. It's worked quite nicely, isn't it? I like where we're going. In the next video, I'm just going to keep developing on this, keep building it up, and we're going to start doing some of the boring stuff. Like I need to get things named and organized and colored because it's starting to become a busy session. So I will see you guys on the next one.